What's next for the Seahawks? Why a critical offseason awaits Seattle. Tight end A.J. Barner downed 2 beers as he made his way from the tunnel in the southwest corner of Lumen Field to the stage in the north end zone Wednesday morning. The Seattle Seahawks championship parade was about to begin with a trophy celebration in front of fans, but the party was already on. 17 days earlier, moments after his team won the NFC Championship game, Coach Mike Macdonald stood on a stage in nearly the same spot and delivered a now-famous line when asked about how the Seahawks began the season as afterthoughts in their own division. "We did not care." That response would be printed on T-shirts that Barner and other players wore on the team's flight to the Bay Area for Super Bowl 60, a week before they beat the New England Patriots 29-13 to claim the franchise's second Lombardi trophy. So, when Barner took his turn on the microphone, wearing a fur coat, cowboy hat and sunglasses, surrounded by imbibing teammates as well as Macdonald and general manager John Schneider, he repeated his coach's message. "I've got a few things for y'all," Barner said after telling the crowd that he loved Seattle. "First, we did not care. Second, we still don't care." The sentiment behind those words was rooted in a mentality the Seahawks adopted in 2025. MOB, ties, as in, mission over bulls, was their rallying cry, alluding to both their connectedness and commitment to avoiding drama that might get in the way of winning a championship. Mission accomplished. But Super Bowl champions don't get to celebrate for long. With the page turning to 2026 and a pivotal offseason already underway, can the Seahawks do it again? They have plenty of key players from what was one of the NFL's youngest rosters signed for next year and beyond, giving them a strong starting point for a repeat run. But the Seahawks won't keep their championship team entirely intact before they return next season with the proverbial target on their back. "I think mentally as you've got to enjoy it now but realize that everybody's going to want your head now. Everybody's going to want that spot. What you just felt," said linebacker Ernest Jones IV, who won Super Bowl 56 with the Los Angeles Rams. "I think we've got the right group of guys to do what we need to do to get our minds ready to reload and do it again." The Kansas City Chiefs are the only NFL team in the past 2 years to repeat as champions. Jones believes the so-called Super Bowl hangover is a real thing. The Rams went 5-12 a year after winning it all, for instance, but he said the Seahawks' MOB mentality will fuel them in 2026 even after reaching the sport's pinnacle. "That's what Mike's created and the vision that we brought to life," Jones said. "If you're a part of this team, regardless of the success that we had this year, the mission next year is to win a Super Bowl, do it again." Not long after their likely real hangovers had subsided, the work started anew for Macdonald and Company, with the first order of business being to find Clint Kubiak's replacement as offensive coordinator after he left to become the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. It is believed that Macdonald is likely to fill that position by promoting from within his current staff. ESPN's Jeremy Fowler reported Wednesday that Seattle is interviewing 4 in-house candidates: quarterbacks coach Andrew Giannacco, run game specialist Justin Outen, tight ends coach Mac Brown and passing game coordinator Jake Peetz.